How goes it, fam? It is good to see you guys this lovely, wonderful morning on my end and nighttime for many of you guys. Just want to give everybody just a little bit of word of encouragement today. Everybody's scared, everybody's fudded out. I just want to remind you guys we are in the highest appreciating asset known to man, and we have no other captain than Richard Hart. So if you guys are fudding yourselves out of your own bags and your plans didn't work out the way you thought because the God whale decided to dump on everybody, just remember this too shall pass. We still got plenty of days of sacrifice. We still got plenty of days for price run up to over appreciate over the 5%. So those of you guys who are worried, I want you to stop crying because you guys are drinking from your own mugs of tears of Hex haters. So stop it, guys. Calm down. Remember where you're at and remember who's at the helm. With that being said, I've got some friends here joining me today. How are you gentlemen doing today?
I have to correct you. It was not the God whale.
Oh, that's right. We had this discussion last night.
Don't badmouth the God whale, please.
That's right. Sorry. It was another whale, though. It definitely was another whale.
It was just someone who had like 23 million Hex and put it in.
Was it just 23? Because it seemed to be a steady decline last night. I was watching it, and it was not a one market sell. It was multiple market sells.
The big one that touched 8 cents, that was just one sell, but like the other ones were just people selling.
I'm not gonna call anyone out individually because I don't want to do that to anybody. But I've had a lot of DMs and phone calls this morning, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so sick," and "Oh, I can't believe this," and you guys, you forget who's at the helm here.
Did anybody notice a buying opportunity at 7 cents? Come on.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I just had some dry powder, I would have, and I would have market sold or bought too. Boom, give it to me. I don't even care at this price. It's a deal.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get my buy in quick enough. Yeah. So I think I skirted high 9. I got in and I just got a little taste, but man, it felt good. It felt great, and that's my path, and I've decided to stick to it. And KNTX, if we're sticking to the pirate theme, may I give a message to our viewers? May I please? If you're wanting to get to the North Seas, there be monsters, so don't ye forget.
That's right. There be monsters in them there waters.
What did you imitate? I could not recognize properly.
Just a scurvy old pirate.
I'm here in video, man. Can't you see me?
David Morales, yes, I did that on purpose. So many people have fudded themselves out. I just wanted to remind everybody. So everything is good, guys. Everything is good.
It's a delicious title, and as I was telling KNTX before we went live, he's the harbinger of a pullback. Whenever he chooses titles or makes a statement that is like, something provocative, shall we say, the market says, "Oh, we got a pullback." So I blame KNTX for all of this. Tomorrow he'll give a nice cheery, bounce back type of title, and all will be well. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you talking about?
$5. Relax, guys.
I was reading.
On your side. Go ahead.
You can read.
Yes.
In English or Slovak?
Slovak. Why not both?
Yes, Peter.
Come on, Papa B. I was reading Wrecked Plebs. It's all over. We are done. It's going to zero. You cannot sell. There is no liquidity. And that guy who cashed like nearly 2 million. That's probably nothing.
Mm-hmm. I feel wrecked. Look at me.
Correct. You feel wrecked at 11.6 cents. Okay.
Yeah, I feel wrecked. Gee.
That's horrible. Yeah.
I love it.
Dudes, just get more.
What I'm encouraged by is that on the chat, people are taking a stab at articulating T-shares now. Real people that had just been introduced only a month before are taking a stab at really comprehending t-shirts. They're a lot quicker on the uptake than I was. So I think that bodes very well for the expansion of our community. And, they're pleased as punch. And then there was Markable, and then they were all disappointed.
Then they saw Markable. They saw him sack phase and chill, and they fell asleep.
Sack phase and chill, people. Oh, yeah. Well, now I don't have the beats anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I got a compliment from Archie S.
Oh,
Archie's already in there?
Yeah. Check this out. Peter, great stream, mate. Any chance of English subtitles?
I can provide them. Did you enjoy our
next
fun?
time you will be there. And
did anyone notice?
I will.
Did anyone notice how much your T-shares paid out yesterday?
9 hex.
9, right?
9 hex per T-share.
9.3 or something.
9.3.
It will be for today, not just today.
It was pretty sweet.
Up, man. Yeah, like we dropped in price 30%, but our T-share payment was plus 50%. So I'm okay.
Yes. Plus, like 40%.
I just wanted to show you all of you viewers out there, why we couldn't have Henry on today. He's a little bit busy.
Henry freaking
on Henry Island. Oh my God.
On Henry Island, yep.
Drinking Heineken or what?
He's
shopping
today.
He's shopping for islands. Yeah.
Yeah. What he doesn't tell you, that's warm Heineken that he's drinking.
Yeah.
Dude. Not okay.
Where are you, Michael?
Well, I was about to go to Portugal like 6 hours ago.
Why are you not traveling?
But then, well, the guy that I was supposed to go with, he all of a sudden had some work stuff or whatever. So now I'm just waiting here, and I was like, yeah, I can hop on stream, sure.
Oh,
I'm waiting anyway. So.
You're waiting.
So probably this evening I'll go.
He bailed on
probably
you.
this evening I'll go. Is it kind of casual that you just kind of step on a plane in the Netherlands?
I just casually go to Portugal.
We're going with a car, dude. We're going with a car. It's a road trip.
Oh, it's a road trip.
We have no idea where we're going to sleep this evening or tomorrow or whatever. We're just going.
Okay. It's okay. You've got the physique and the facial hair of one that would sleep in the ditch by the road, so it's no problem. You can find it anywhere you there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make that happen. So, Crypto Phil, thank you so much for the comment. You're here, right? Are you or are you not here? So, KNTX just started your intro. Oh my, you'd make a wonderful pastor. Such a soothing and encouraging voice. So good to have you here. Savannah, I am glad you are here. And all these other people just need to sack phase and chill. So, I'm liking the price. I really wish I had some dry powder to come in with right now.
What is price right now?
11 cents.
Oh, nice.
11.66.
You know, my onboards actually contacted me, and they were very encouraged by the chance to have the train rolled back to the station to pile on a little bit more. And they had purchased around 8 cents, and they felt that was high. But then when this happened, they saw it go up to its lofty highs, came down today, and they were actually, oh my gosh, we have another chance. So they're piling in right now.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time.
It's the way to do it. Anything under $1 is the first step to say you're in early.
I know. I think we get so excited about these run-ups that our community just forgets. We've got plenty of time here, guys. You're still pre-viral. Yeah,
but I want it now.
Thank you for being for being a voice of reason. We literally were at this price a week ago. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
So, heck yeah. 35 days ago, you started Quattro Cinco staking. You've already earned 3.5%. That's fantastic.
Damn.
Crypto Phil. Don't lie. I see your avatar. You're here because of the title. So.
But to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
What did you expect? What do you want?
Damn. I sacked like 2/3 of my deck that I have prepared, and I had a steak coming out on Sunday.
Mm.
And on Sunday, it was a down day a little bit. Then I was just like, let's wait. Then on Monday, in the evening, like the price was in green, like plus, I don't know, 9% or something like that.
Yeah, was it 16 cents?
I was going to sleep. Then I woke up and god damn.
Yeah, kind of like you wet yourself and you woke up to change.
Something like that.
And that's the feeling. Yeah, exactly. That's you know what? I threw in anyway. I made a commitment to myself that I would sack a certain portion in the first 5 days, and that was a portion, and I did it, and I feel happy with it, and now I can move on to the rest. And that's the way it feels. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
Wait, so you sacked at 11 cents?
Slightly more than that, but none of Markable's business. I'll tell Peter and everybody else in the audience though, but not you.
Yeah, here. He can't hear now.
Okay. Go on, Papa B.
I sacked at 14 cents, and I'm very happy.
Okay.
So 11, right?
Wow,
yeah.
This is so awesome. 39.7 million hex and penalties for stakers today, and rising still.
Bruh.
I'm gonna have to look
what
at that later.
What is up with people unstaking? Why are people unstaking?
It doesn't make any sense right now.
But the guy who made that big unstake, he sent, I think, half of that to sacrifice, and he still had like half of the.
Don't these people have money, just in general? Like, do you really have to unstake your shit to sacrifice? It's not really smart.
I don't know. I'm not.
Maybe
I guess they don't. I guess they don't have money, because otherwise they probably would not unstake, because then they would be smart.
You know, it's probably not. I'm probably not helping the stakers much get these extra gains by telling everyone this, but I'm not unstaking any of my stuff, and part of that is to do with the fact that I don't want to lose my big payday bonus. Why would you emergency unstake, in-stake and lose your emergency in-stake bonus? It doesn't make any sense to me. So if people want to do it and keep paying me extra hex per T-share, then I'm fine with it. But I know for a fact I'm not doing it. It does not seem smart.
Yeah.
Not at all. But thank you for your service if you do.
You will have your stakes copied on.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you for your loss.
If you emergency unstake, if you decide that you're going to ignore that warning and you're going to do your calculations and it makes sense to you that you share that with the rest of the staking class, thank you. That's it. You did something that you wanted to do. We enjoy, sharing it. So, yeah, good.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what
says
RG3.
Please, everyone, emergency
I have no
unstake
idea
more.
what he's talking about. He needs to be more.
He doesn't.
specific.
He doesn't want us. He doesn't want us to say that people should stop and
RG, maybe some
emergency
super chat.
unstake. He wants more bonuses.
Yeah,
RG, if you send a super chat, we might say that people need to unstake more.
I might actually pull your comment up.
The first we were the first ones to say, please be careful when you unstake, and then Richard later put on the warning, right? In blinking lights. I think since then the blinking lights have been taken off, but it's still red and yellow, and it says, know what you're doing before you do this. Yeah. And the staker app itself has a very accurate, representation of what that penalty means to you personally before you unstake, and you decide consciously to move on. Boom, you can do it. Good, and let's and feed the rest of the masses. It's okay. At least you were warned and you made a conscious decision. There was a time when it was totally black and you had to guess and you just hit it. But now it is totally set up with roadblocks all over the place. So you gotta.
There was a time where you had no calendar in the GoHex.com. You had to calculate in your head what should be my next stake. And when you staked on the same day, you were like, God damn it.
I had to draw my own lines on graph paper. I'm like, yeah, what does it look like, right? I had to like block out on a spreadsheet what my staking ladder looked like, and there was no, hex vision or anything.
I was using
like
my Google Calendar, and I was Googling how many days from today, and so I knew what day it would be ending.
We were walking around in the dark, blindfolded.
Yes, we were.
Oh, those were the great days before electricity.
I'm glad Richard realized that we needed a calendar to figure all that out on the stake page. Just like I'm glad he finally came to the realization we need a freaking countdown timer on the Pulse Chain website.
Yes.
He had no interest in that at all, and I'm like, that's the like everyone wants to know when the day actually clicks over to the next day. So
yeah. But anyway, back to the whole whale action. Do you guys notice that whale action it's kind of a integral part of any launch of any platform token? Any platform token, we need big money in, and there's always someone bigger than you. So just enjoy this. And it's only in our favorite asset, right, that we saw this action.
Yeah.
Everything else is the market is dumping on its own, and that's a completely different feature. But tomorrow there could be a bounce right back to where we were.
Just think about this. There's enough liquidity for our little coin that someone just took millions of dollars of profit last night. Not a bad thing. To me, it just tells me the system's more robust. I'm cool with that.
He's finally out.
Yeah, he's out.
Yep. Yeah, he can't. He's going to have to buy back
okay, guys.
later.
Technical difficulties. Bye.
Oh,
right. I just wanted to be on the show real quick, but there's noise and the guy is almost home. So, yeah. See you later.
Have fun in Portugal. Okay.
Fun surfing. And by the way, the Godwell played us a little. He didn't buy Hex before sacrificing. He was like, what do I have what you guys don't have? ETH. And he just put 10,000.
Yep. He said, 10, I'm going to get rid of the thing that's more likely to go down than the thing that's more likely to go up. That was smart. But to me, that was a smart move.
But wouldn't he dilute himself if he would push the price of Hex? Like, if everyone else would probably get in also. So he would he would get less, right, for his buck.
On here, let me get Mr. Wales. I'm sorry, I didn't send you a link, buddy. I didn't even think to send you a link. I'm glad you're here.
My favorite Jason Bourne with gun. Wales, we got no audio.
Nothing. Got no audio. So say that again there, Peter. Pieter.
Just Peter.
Please repeat ski.
Repeat.
What?
Would you like some vodka?
The Godwell played us a little.
In the way of dumping or sacrificing what we don't have.
Yeah. I think he secured his position, maybe in a better way than if he would buy some Hex.
He still has a lot of Hex.
And he's not sacrificing it.
He's not sacrificing it. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about sacrifice tactics, because every time we do, it's all postulation, and whales are going to play whale games. So you guys need to just come up with your own plan. And I'm one of those. I truly believe that once you develop a plan, if you think it's the best plan, stick to that plan. It's when you don't stick to that plan that you end up screwing yourself. So,
speaking of screwing, my wife once caught me postulating at home without her. That was not a good thing. It was very.
And goodbye. So, are you gonna behave? Do I have to put you in timeout again?
No, Daddy. I don't want to go to the back of the dark place and the upside down.
Does anyone know Metallic Elmo's asking if the Pulse Lead website, it looks good. Is it accurate though? Did they end up adding the time weighted average price? I think they're asking for like $300 in donation or something like that. Then they would calculate the time weighted price. So I don't know if that ever got done.
So it doesn't have the TWAP in there. Oh.
Not from last I was checking in the. I don't have time, dude. We were so busy. So, Discourse Syndicate has a lot of marketing efforts and things going on in the back end to try to pump everybody's bags. We have never taken an income or a dollar out of any money that's ever been donated to us or super chatted to us or anything. It's all gone back towards trying to build out the community and get more eyes in front of other financial product people, like big players that have millions of followers. And that's all we've done with the funds. And so we had back to back meetings yesterday on a bunch of efforts that we're working on right now. So just let you guys know, the sacrifice phase obviously is a big deal for everyone right now, but it's not the only thing going on right now. So I'll let Wales, I guess, just chill on there until he comes on. But
and we lost Peter, so
yeah,
he went to Portugal too, I guess.
He says BRB. So
okay.
So yes, the God Whale is still holding Hex, and I think they're smart.
We lost. And then there were two.
That's all right. We're good.
All right.
Sorry.
And Wales is back. Okay, great. Excellent.
There he is.
All jacked up.
Yes,
You're all jacked up.
That was one of the meetings we had yesterday. Crypto 303 is about running a validator node. We're talking about possibly running multiple as well. So that way, and then putting a redundancy system so that there's never a downtime on any of them. Because that's the one thing you don't want is downtime when you run a validator node. So we were.
That's funny. I thought that was a pleasant thing to have for a validator. You excel at downtime.
Yep.
Depends.
Blaze gets it. Gets it. Completely.
Just 1-9 uptime. Yeah.
Let whales play whale games. They're designed to throw everyone off balance mentally. Just stick to your plan. Any entry is all time. Yeah, guys, think about this. You're getting in when Pulse is worth absolutely zip. $0. Anything you sacrifice at this point in time is going to be literally an infinite return. Any value that Pulse reaches at all is an infinite return. So you guys just need to relax, calm down. Remember who's at the helm. Has Richard steered anyone wrong yet? Has your project gone to zero yet? Are you still getting paid trustless interest every day? So I worry about them. Everyone's going back to their trader mentality. Everyone's going back to the degen. Oh my gosh, we took a price decrease in Hex, and it just doesn't seem mentally stable to me. So just remember what you guys are in. We're still pre-viral. Wales knows.
I mean, look, man, it's funny because we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this yesterday, the playing well games, and notice when the dumping started. Right? It started at the end of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then it accelerated right before the end of day 5. So it's actually not a coincidence that it happened. It's like nobody should be surprised, honestly.
Yep.
Wales, from a charting perspective, did we fall back into a larger bull flag?
Yes, actually. Let me show you. Let me just share my screen.
Yeah. A bull flag, guys. A bull flag.
Oh, how terrible. We're back in the bull flag.
Oh, no. We're in a bullish signal. Oh, no.
Sorry. While you're getting that up, literally, Wales getting it up. Scam face Michael Hex has a question about a Trezor. What is it? Scam face?
Scarn.
Are you kidding? My eyes. Scarn face. Sorry. Michael Hex. Scam face. Scab face.
I don't know any
scam.
Hexicans with the name Scam Face, but I'm saying
I'm sorry. On my monitor with my eyes, I'm old. All right, so Scarn Face. If you have a question, just flow it on the chat, and I'll get to it later in the
Wales,
thing.
you want me to bring this up?
Oh yeah, you can bring it up whatever you want.
Okay, cool. That looks pretty to me. Even with the
I mean,
no!
you know, it's funny, right? Because I get it. It was a pretty bad move down, right? Like I get it, but again, right? Like let's not forget what's going on here, right? Like
zoom out.
Like when you put things in the proper perspective, you relax, right? And this is why I'm not sweating this down move. The only thing I'm sweating is the fact that I bought at 15 instead of freaking 9 cents or 8 cents. That's the only thing I'm pissed about, right? Because I'm not trying to trade. Like I'm really trying to get it out of that frame of mind.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to stick to my plan of waiting until what we know is coming, which is going to be a price higher than 18 cents over the next couple of weeks. I mean, we got a whole 13 days left, man.
Yep.
Hex does a whole lot in minutes, so I'm not really sweating this move. Because at the end of the day, unless you're sacrificing right now, you're not being affected by this at all, right?
Yep.
So,
yep.
That's important.
And even if you missed what you thought was your opportunity to sacrifice, you're gonna get another opportunity. And even if it's at a little bit lower points per dollar, again, I go back to the point, you guys are starting at 0. You're going to get an infinite return.
Yo, hold on. Let's talk about that, right? Because it's 10,000 points multiplied. It's 10,000 for every dollar. 10,000 points for every dollar you sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was, yeah.
Well, right. It was. And then whatever you get now, right?
5% less, yes.
Yeah. 5% less. But this is assuming at the end of the sacrifice phase, Hex doesn't outpace that 5%.
Yep.
That's a big assumption because look at what Hex does. And the thing about Hex that people have to understand, and maybe I should bring up a chart just to impress upon you guys the seriousness of what I'm trying to explain here. Because there's a reason Hex has a slope, and it looks familiar, and it should look familiar to everybody. But since people like to forget things, let's remind them.
I love that one.
Give me a second, because this thing is PowerPoint is just slow as hell. So, all right, we're getting there. Boom. This is the bad boy I'm talking about. So we have to remember that price follows the payout per T-share, some line, no matter what you want to think. Hex doesn't give a shit. That's what it's doing. So even if it does move lower, guess what it has to do? It's not optional. NOT, not optional. It's going to have to come back and tag its value. Period. And that's just a mathematical fact, not an opinion. It's what it's clearly designed to do that.
Well, and you've made the point too. This is a great chart, but you've also made the point in the past, Wales, only that the only thing that the price of Hex is reciprocal to is correlated to is the price of T-shares, and every day it still costs more Hex to get more T-shares.
Correct. That's the second point, because that's never going to change, right? And again, I just really want people to focus on the curvature of the price action and look at how it looks similar to this orange line, right? Like that's not a coincidence because now you're just looking at pure price. What you're looking at here is price return, so it's not going to be exactly the same. But notice the curvature is pretty similar, and that's important.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? So now let's go and look at and this is from the chart set from last night that I did a little video this morning. So the correlation as of last night at the crossover was 99.98%, right? So what happened? Hex basically came back and tagged the support area. That's basically what Hex, or resistance, previous resistance. So that's basically what Hex did. It came back, cleared out this move, and now it's already at 12.5 cents again. Already.
Already.
Right? I mean, okay, so because it's important to talk about this stuff because people have to understand, right? Like this is very important. You had let's see, okay, I think that's Okay, yeah. So you had a 60% down move overnight. Fine, crazy for sure.
It's in the game, right?
It's in the game. 63.77%. All right, no problem. But let's look at what's happened over the last few hours. Because again, this thing does not keep dips. That's the problem. If it kept a dip, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, right? And again, already, where is this thing? It doesn't really give us. All right, it's already up 57%. Right?
Yep.
So, what are you doing when you're watching the price dip? Right? Are you focusing on what matters, which is the long game always? Or are you getting caught up in microscopic price movements?
And just reacting.
Because this is very specific. This is not the market. This is a function of emergency and staking, whales doing what whales do, a whole lot of things. And look, above 12.5 cents. So again, what are you doing, right? You have to always
I don't
assess.
think that was a whale. Just sorry for jumping in.
No worries. I'm saying there's a lot of things going on. You can't pinpoint that on one single thing because you got a whole lot of emergency end stakes also, right?
Well, what about the up? What about the buy up? Like that dramatic buy up and that wick to come back all the way up 50-something%. What was the reason for that, Wales?
12.7. Oh, because this is a productive economic asset. And it's the only one on the planet that has no overhead. So you'd be a moron not to buy this at 8 cents. I'm mad I blew my dry powder the other day at 15. Because that's double what I would have got. Right? That's double what I would have got. So this is the whole thing about Hex. Like it's tough to trade because it's not designed for that. Right? And this is why I don't spend my time looking at RSIs and all of that on this. Like, yeah, sure. The RSI was up here, but how many times has it been up there and it doesn't make a move like that?
Yeah.
Plenty of times. So this is how you know that that's an exogenous factor that's moving the market, and it's not the market itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good, because I just want people to understand that, because this is not the market. This is externalities, right? Is what's causing this 60% down move and now probably 60% retracement. So in order for a 60% down move to be recovered, you need about 120%, right? Because it has to cover that 100%. Why is RG calling me? RG, bro.
KNTX is pooping. Sometimes these streams are too long for him. That's why we only have a 1 hour format.
Hold on. Let me see what RG wants. Hold on.
Oh.
He starts buying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Peter?
He also
welcome to
the
dead air portion of the show.
Everything was gonna be okay. You out of control, RG.
Is that him barking?
Yeah.
Get him on the screen. Don't do that.
They want you on the screen.
I don't see him in the green room.
No, he's barking on Wales' phone.
He hung up.
And another thing, you gotta do.
Okay.
Yeah.
He hung up already.
KNTX slippage. I like that. That's very funny. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, are we at 13 cents right now?
Yep.
Exactly.
What pullback?
No, this is what I'm trying to explain to people. Everybody's like, I get it. Like, it was a 60% down move. I understand, but you guys got to remember, this is crypto. Like, that's literally the only answer you need. Sorry. Like, this is, this is decentralized. Is it's just what happens, and the market's going to come back. It's already coming back. So, it's just what it is. Oh, the trolls are happy. Nice. Good for them.
and we're sad because our limit orders didn't get filled down below.
Correct. Exactly.
That's
So
why we're sad. And I like that crypto.
It's all
303
about
again.
perspective, man. You
Yep,
know.
yep.
Because the reality is that this isn't staying here. Who's not gonna be buying Hex at 8 cents?
Yeah.
I mean, look at how quickly that dip left. 13.2.
I tried to catch that. When I saw 7, I got my Trezor out, and I'm like, and I think I got filled at like I think I got filled at high 9.
Yeah, man.
And that was it. It was like it was over like that. And
There
then
you
it's
go.
like up 10, 11. I'm like, oh,
I mean,
okay.
It's hard for people to understand, but this is volatility. This is what volatility looks like, right? It's a pretty wicked. It's wicked moves. That's what volatility means, because the opposite of volatility is non-wicked, right? And this is pretty constant. There's not much volatility in Hex, so this is going to be a big volatile move with respect to what we've seen everywhere else outside of Big Payday, right? So it's not a surprise that, given that this is something similar to Big Payday, we're seeing moves similar to those in Big Payday. And again, these are just literally, not to sound like a schmuck, because I'm not a fucking central banker, but this is literally transitory. This is temporary, right? This isn't gonna last, just like it never lasts. So that's really it, man. This is just very simple stuff. Man, look, we're already on highs for the 4-hour candle, and we got 1 hour and 20 to go. So, yeah, take advantage. You know, this is a point in time to take advantage. I'm scrounging cash right now because I'm gonna buy something. Damn it, below 15. I'm gonna get something below 15 before the day is out, because I'll be damned. So that's how we're working over here.
Yep.
So just always keep the right perspective. I mean, look at this. How bullish is this candle gonna look when the price is up fucking here in a month or two? Right? So that's the reality. Like, look at this candle, right? It's exactly what happened.
Something similar, yeah. And it recovered in how long?
I think it might have been 2 weeks or so. The W pattern. Let me see.
Yeah, looks like
121st. Yeah, about a couple weeks, a little bit over.
Yeah.
Hey, Wales. As I think Peter's position was that this was not whale games, and you said whales do what whales do. If we draw a line down the middle of those two statements and say that maybe we haven't seen, this is the first of a potential whale probe or little whale ripple splash. What's the play for them as the days go on, midway and the end of the next period of sacrifice? What do you think is that they're going to do?
Oh, interestingly enough, I think they're going to play with people's emotions because they can, right? And that's what we're seeing today.
Give me an example.
So it's just like what we've seen today, right? The whole market was looking like we were just going to bull flag between 18, 14, and then just continue higher. But what happened is like, assuming it was whale games, right? Because again, we have multiple factors to contend with here. Not just the whales, we also have all the emergency and staking, and that's people cashing out, and them not caring what the fees are or what the penalties are going to be, because it's more than what they put in, right? So that's important to realize, because that's a big factor. I mean, we're seeing emergency and stakes to the tune of not seen ever. Like today's payout supposed to be 9 hex plus. We've had 6 and 7 consistently over the past week. That's never happened before, outside of that one day where that, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of things going on that you have to take into account that we can't really foresee unless we're studying every move on a blockchain going back in time. And that's not possible, right? Unless somebody develops some type of AI that can track all of that, like the wallet movements or transfer movements from one address to the other, if there's been anything like that, right? Like there's a lot of ways to track it, right? If you have the technical know-how to make it happen in real time based on the blockchain, since everything is visible, right? But that would take some serious work, right, for a human. So it would have to be something AI like, because you would have to track addresses and whatnot. But whole point is, you take glops of what's happening in the big picture, right? Because that's the best that you can do because we don't have the time or the tools to really do that kind of thing. And in all honesty, you don't need more than that, because it's obvious that this market doesn't move like that. It's not designed to, right? So anytime you get a big dip like that, I mean, this is a 240-minute chart, right? For a 240-minute chart, this thing that has literally no variation. It only goes in one direction, right? Like, let's look at something else just to compare.
Jesus.
Right?
This
Like
this only
It's
goes.
like it's like the chart reversed.
Correct. Correct. But this is important to understand, right? Like, if you look at anything else, oh, come on, man. Hold on, guys.
Orange hue.
I like this. Like this. The
Because-
guy who unstakes 150 million Hex and started his own project is so fucking wrecked. He should have just stuck with Hex like everyone else. He would have made a multitude more than he did being
Correct.
a coin founder.
Yep. That's what's funny about
With
it,
no
right?
stress.
No stress. Just sit back and chill and
No explaining
trust his
fake
interest.
theories on liquidity either.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
that's nonsense, man. I don't understand how you can be educated and still dig your heels into your thought belief system when you've just been so utterly destroyed in the way you think.
In many ways.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So
And
here's
then
another.
also borrowing
Go-
from everybody.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Hey, all you influencers, can I borrow 20 BTC? I got some unsavory types I got to pay off before they hurt me and my family. Oh, wait. Oh, that didn't work? Well, how about this? I have a new coin launching, and I'll give you a bunch of it. Yeah.
You do know
Scammer's gonna
that
scam.
you do know he needs 20 BTC to pay off all the pimps, right?
All the pimps.
Yeah.
Damn.
All those
Hardcore.
unsavory pimps want me. I was just kind of dining and dashing, so to speak.
Yeah, it's just.
He's an
it's-
unsavory type.
Oh, I know. It's funny how many other influencers are trying to call him out for so long. And now they're like, see, now we've got proof. And it's the only time Richard has ever shown
Done that.
direct messages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only time. Yep. And
Yep.
you know, it's funny because go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that it's funny that only Richard had the courage to expose him, because as you said, like, there were more people that
Yeah. Good
scammed,
point.
basically.
Yeah,
Like,
good
yeah,
point.
What the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because I thought that was weird too. Like, wait,
Yeah.
people reached out to Richard after this guy had already been doing this for who knows how long.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Borrowing loans and never paying anybody back. And then he changes the narrative like 3 different times to try to sell him on why he should give him BTC.
It's crazy, bro.
The richest guy in Tasmania living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I don't know how people got allowing themselves like that. Shit's wild.
Yep.
It's horrible.
Not a good. Yeah, it's not a good look, man. Not a good look. It's
No.
just lack of integrity never looks good. Nobody cares what you got.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Give me a second.
Does anyone know how I can get on his in his paid group? So I can get wrecked and owe people 20 BTC.
Fortunately, we don't know, because Richard canceled the stream.
And you're banned.
And you're banned.
I love
No
this.
shimmy.
Richard leverage traded his wrecked ass.
Yeah, seriously. He freaking wrecked them something serious. Like, yo, it was crazy because I had never seen Richard just get like that with anybody. Like, you know,
No.
for no reason. At least that's what it seemed like to me at the time. Right. But now we know why.
Yeah.
Now we know why. And I kind of wish he would have done it on stream. We were talking about this on his sections yesterday. I wish he would have done it on stream, because then it would have been fucking insta classic. That
Yes.
stream would have gone down for the ages.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Oh, can you spare a dime?
But it,
Right. Or 50,000
Yeah.
million of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
So
what the
crazy.
fuck? What's wrong with this
but
guy,
it,
man?
it was
Yeah.
a good drama, to be honest.
It was
No,
crazy, bro. It was crazy.
It
I was
Drama.
talking to someone yesterday and they were like, "Oh, you like drama?" And I said, "Yeah, when it's not mine and I don't have to deal with it, it's kind of fun to watch." So
Yeah, I'd rather steer
Hey.
clear of all drama, bro. Because that shit makes me violent. I'd rather just not.
I love everybody saying this was fake. Richard faked it all. Really? Because
Really?
I gave him the link to the live stream, and up he showed. So that must have been him.
Yep.
You think? Yo, people are out there fucking mind. Why everybody think everything we do is fake? What's wrong with them? When they gonna figure out that ain't shit about this decentralized space fake except for them?
Dude, there is no corroborating in the background how we're going to play this fake nonsense going forward. Like, this is all literally as it seems. Like,
literally.
There's a little bit of chatter in the back channels about, hey, what should we talk about today? Or did you guys see what this guy did? But it's never a concerted, hey guys, here's the narrative today. Let's pull fake news and let's go ahead and pump that narrative for the rest of the day. Dude, all of us have real lives. None of us have time for that stupid bullshit.
Yeah,
exactly. Pretty much. That's literally it. I honestly don't have the time. I barely have the time to do all the shit I'm doing with you guys. I'm literally working right now, not caring on the stream. That's how, because I just don't care. Yeah. I'd rather do this, so this is what I'm doing. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, man. So people have to, they're gonna ultimately have to respect the chart and realize, like, yo, everybody else is just wrong. What the fuck? Because you just can't not lie always and just people not see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right.
How wrecked do you have to be to realize something is wrong? And I think the promise coin space is going to realize not that wrecked. Because you can only get but so wrecked, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, and again, like, you look at all these different charts I've been cycling through, like Litecoin, just the market cap of crypto looks like dog shit, right? In terms of price, just in terms of price action, right? Compared to Hex, like everything. Look at this. This is
what is
horrible.
This what is that one?
This is actually total minus total 2, and total 2, if I remember correctly, is everything but Bitcoin, right? So this is just Bitcoin, basically.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's right.
Guys, we've got 250 viewers right now. That's pretty nice.
So you got a little pump in.
Yeah, give us a like. Yeah, give us a like.
I gotta give credit to Mel Tony. This Hexacan is in everything. He's like Brand these days. He's in everything, and he's always giving updates on what the price is wicking up to and what
T-share rate.
Yeah, T-share rates. The last sacrifice that someone just made, big sacrifice. So, Mel Tony, thank you so much for your efforts, brother. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for bringing that up on screen for us. So,
yeah, for sure, he's always looking out with the data.
Yep,
always.
And you know what? I agree with GD here. Congrats to those who took profits. Good on you. If any of you took profits on a run up to 17 cents, good for you guys. That's awesome.
Sure.
The system isn't designed to sit on it forever. I think you're selling too cheap right now, but hey, this system is designed to give everybody profits. So
correct. I mean, this is just an opportunity for people. That's silver. This is gold, right? Like, they look nothing like that. Here's XLM. Here's XRP. Some shit called Scale. Doge is below 17 cents finally. So by the time we're back at 17 cents, Doge is probably going to be at 15 cents. So,
what is this?
This is a flat line.
This is Hex to the total market cap. Okay. That's what this is. It doesn't give a reading for some reason. I don't know. Not my data, so I can't answer that one. But it looks like everything else, right? Hex versus BTC, Hex versus ETH.
Yeah. I'd say, but still a net win here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm just for all of you guys out there that are looking at this chart, if that doesn't look bullish AF, I don't know what does.
I got in back here.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking all the way good.
Yeah, right. Valley Brand, thanks for the 369, brother. Thanks for the shout out to Mel Tony as well. Yeah, Brand, you're, as always, one of probably the most supportive Hexacan I know.
Yeah, for sure. He's always in the chats too. Always on every stream.
I haven't seen him in my stream.
The one.
That's maybe the first one he missed.
Probably.
I turned on your stream, Peter, and I was like, yeah, no.
I understand.
Had nothing to do with your content. I just didn't know what the hell you were saying. So.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to
Any
listen
comments,
to
Peter? Any comments back? Any comments
Not
back
even
yet?
one in Slovak or Czech. I'm mind blown.
Hey,
Not even
nobody
my friends
knows yet.
commented. Like,
Good.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
I
It's a good start. It's a
find
great
some new
start.
friends.
Yeah. Tell them all my friends that I pay to be my friends in the chat. Put something down.
Yeah, no one showed up.
I'll go to Google Translate and give you some real nasty comments.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, man. DJ Cryptomatic, I'm the same. I've been really weary of Twitter lately because it's just the ignorance can be so frustrating. So frustrating. It's hard to deal with it. That's the one thing I just don't have a lot of patience for is ignorance. And Twitter is abound with ignorance, especially crypto Twitter.
Exactly. I was just about to say the whole promise coin space is fucking abound in ignorance. They think they're crypto and they're not. So
yeah. You know, thank you so much for enriching the founders of your promise coin of Twice. Thanks for making them rich, guys. That's awesome because they're most likely in the background buying Hex. So you turn them into whales and they're buying Hex.
That's probably true, man. While you're joking, because I mean,
guys,
let's be honest.
There were so many projects that were created and died since Hex launched. Like it's, I don't know, maybe hundreds even. Does someone remember the Yam fiasco or the
scam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? What was box mining shilling? Was it the Yam?
I think he was shilling Yam. I don't remember exactly. I stopped watching that guy so long ago. But you guys,
DeFi.
all of you guys that are watching that are just enriching the founders of Promise Coins, just cut out the middleman. If they're going to come buy Hex anyway, you might as well be the one getting the gains. You guys come invest in Hex and stop giving all your money to these people who promise they're going to do something down the road.
Yeah. And Hex is perfect. No issue, 100% uptime.
Yes, those are great points, guys. Seriously, great points.
Pickle finance too. Yep, that's right.
all the food finance, right?
Yeah.
I got your pickle right here.
Yeah, how can you take anything like that serious? Just the name alone just tells me they're gonna rug pull you.
Horrible marketing.
Yeah.
It's not built to last.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. This is the best comment ever. I agree. Bad boy back at 1 cent. Let's make it happen, guys. Sell. Now.
I love it.
Damn it. I will fuck around and not pay all kinds of shit to buy Hex at 1 cent again. Yeah.
Didn't you guys read my title? Hex is going to zero and the Pulse chain launch failed, bro. You guys just need to dump it all.
Man, look,
dump
please.
it all.
Pay attention to the title.
Melf Tony just put up total sacrifice so far 525,332,173. That last $3 was really difficult for us, guys. So thank you very much for that. this definitely is great. By the way, that does not include
300 chain link that I sacrificed.
Yep. This doesn't include like 25 million for Sen's Foundation. And it also doesn't include a lot of the other, not a lot, but a few of the other chains.
This is just the RC20. This is just the RC20. This is
only RC20. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Half a billion.
13 days to go.
So suck it, haters.
Literally.
Haters. I love it.
You know, that's only in 5 days, man. 5 days.
Yeah.
If you think about it from a whale's point of view, that was great. A great move. I mean, other than diluting their own Hex bag, but I'm certain that they know that it's going to go back up at some point. But if you think about diluting everyone else, that kind of no one wants to sacrifice at 13 cents. And so they're going to get an exponentially larger portion of the pie because the amount of sacrifice points dictates the total circulating supply at least 10,000 points.
It's a good point.
We got suck it haters on the stream here.
Suck it, haters. Dude,
By the
I
way,
was
what is
just watching
happening
the
with
show. I was watching the show and I was like, I'm enjoying this so much. I just wanted to hop in real quick to say that we have to appreciate that even with this price volatility and everyone thinking, well, the price is going down, look at how much fun we're having. Look at how
Fuck
much
yeah. Yep.
how much
Yeah.
we love the chart still, man. It's insane. Like all crypto always whines about blah blah blah.
All that
Everything's
does,
going down.
all that
That is a
big
good
red
point.
And
candle.
we're just celebrating, man.
That's a
Just
good
look how
point.
much positivity is on this stream, man. We're
Yeah.
just celebrating because people are dumping. It's amazing.
Well, I
That's
see
a
this
good
giant red can. It's just a wick down, but I
Not
see this
dumping
giant red
anymore.
wick down, and all I see is more Fibonacci support. Okay, cool.
80% up from
Building the launch pad for the next run up.
Pretty much. I
It's
mean,
all
this
just
is-
jokes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because here's a simple thing to understand, right? The rest of the promise coin space, let me rephrase, has to worry about people pumping their bags or their bags being pumped because there is no reason for them to pump.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Well, Hex has a very specific use case. And that use case fits exactly what everybody in the crypto space, or excuse me, the promise coin space is trying to do. And that's make money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean
Every day, trustlessly.
trustlessly, right? Like, but with the promise coins, there's a whole bunch of trust involved. Right? With Hex, all of that is removed to the point that anytime you even see a dip, it's gone. Proportionally, it's gone in a proportionate amount of time. Because this was
I saw it happening on stream, man. It was quick.
I was asleep, bro. I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I'm mad I bought at 15 cents.
Yep.
Like that was my first thought today. I was so mad,
Yeah.
but it's okay. What are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
But look,
Yep.
we're almost back at 30,
That's
15
funny.
again.
That's funny. You're mad that you missed the dip. Most people
Yeah.
are just mad that their whole coin is down. So
exactly. Well, that's the whole point, right?
yeah.
That's the difference between a crypto, right, and the rest of the promise coin space. Here, we're concerned with economic utility. We're not concerned with number go up. Oh my God, the price is down. Like, okay, well, we know where it's going after it goes down because it doesn't stay down because it has a specific use case that requires it to never be down because people are always going to be buying.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. I mean, tell me one that what reason is there not to? I'd like to know.
Going back to those T-shares, man.
because we don't know where the ETH goes, man. That's the reason.
Well, if you can join my, let me do my own shameless plug here. In case you missed my tweet yesterday, if you'd like to know where the ETH goes, please join my paid group. Find my tweet.
Are you serious?
I love it.
That's great, man.
The name of his group is Where Does the ETH Go Premium? Via P Club.
Hey Wales, why don't you shield me your paid group? Oh shoot, we lost him. Dang it. Oh no, what happened?
Flashback for some, I'm sure.
I know, right? So triggered. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a day, but just know, guys, just sit back, relax, sack phase, and chill. Like, this is just don't forget who the creator of this ecosystem is, the Hex and the Pulse chain. Like, just don't forget where we've come from and where we're headed. This is just a blip. So all of you guys who are worried out there, I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. You guys stop with the stress. You're going to give yourself gray hair and look like Peter preemptively. There's no reason to do that to yourself. So, and with that, Markable, you got something to say?
Yeah, I'm off to Portugal. Outro. See ya.